About you, but I feel sorry for Princess Catherine, that's right, the Princess of Wales, because it must be difficult. There she is, of course, in the midst of trying to recuperate, get her strength back and get back to full working order, while of course being a young mum to 3 children at that delicate age. We all know what that's like, don't we? And then of course she has to do the battle alongside her husband and his very much difficult younger brother. As ever, let me explain. Morning, good to see you. Thank you so much as ever for your time in the very heart of London. Hope you're well. By the way, thank you for your lovely comments regarding the flowers that I like to put at the side of the screen. Somebody said they're not appertaining to the story. That's the whole point really. We kind of know what these people look like. I like to bring you something different to look at. We all know what Harry and Meghan look like. We all know what the rest of the royals look like. I like to cheer you up. So if you like the flowers, thumbs up. Do like and share, let everybody know, because they cheer me up and I want to cheer you up. And when I see these blooms as I go around London filming, I think, yeah, the chums would like that, you know, particularly when they're a great colour. Eye-catching, aren't they? All the pinks, the lemons, the blues, the whites, you know, just nice. And very soon, sadly, you know, as summer comes to a close, they all disappear, don't they? That's the problem. Then you'll be saying, where's the flowers? I know, we've got plenty stored, don't you worry. We'll cheer each other up during the winter. Back as ever to your royal story of the day. Now, this is very difficult, as I say, for Catherine, the Princess of Wales, because coming from a big family herself, you know, there she has a brother and a sister, and she knows all about the siblings and falling out and stuff like that. It does become difficult, but possibly a little easier if it's not on the world stage. Now, if you recall back, remember, of course, when His Majesty the King did point out to both of them not to let his final years become difficult and full of misery. Well, clearly they've taken no notice of that, because now, literally, coming out in the public domain is the fact that His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, Prince William, has basically said that when his time comes, let's hope this is going to be a long way down the road, for his coronation, he simply wouldn't be inviting his younger brother. Now, that doesn't shock me at all, you know, because obviously if Harry could barely be bothered to turn up for his father's coronation, I don't think he's going to be too bothered about his brother's coronation, you know. But you see, Catherine has tried her best to sort of smooth the path between the two. She doesn't really like falling out. She's very much about unity, sticking together, that type of thing, as you can imagine. But apparently William has had enough, really can't be bothered with it anymore. And these fake tours are actually making him very short, snappy and angry, because he believes that this is very detrimental to the real monarchy, because people get confused over who's doing what. The fact that Harry and Meghan insist on being called the Duke and Duchess of Sussex without the titles being removed, but that is an act of Parliament, and that goes way back to 1917. It's nothing to do with His Majesty the King. Can't stress that enough. They have to come from Parliament. Right now, nobody seems to have the backbone or willingness to do that. But William is very, very angry, as you can imagine, moving forward. And in particular, no desire to make any amendments with his younger brother, or indeed at all with Meghan Markle, as one can imagine. But this is leaving, apparently, Catherine very annoyed, very stressed, and of course very, how should we put this nicely, on tenterhooks as to exactly what she can bring up and what she can't. Naturally, she supports her husband, but on the other side of the coin, she knows very much the stress it's putting him under, and in turn, His Majesty the King. Families, as they often say, all have the very same problems, but not all of them are played out on the world stage. And some people, like Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, seemingly delight in the fact that these are played out across the world's media. Either way, very tough times right now for the Princess of Wales and indeed Prince William. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.